And welcome back to round 3 at Populate. In this game, we just need to update those things, but we have Ryan Davey on the left there. Yep, Ryan Davey on the left there, and Dennis Chan on the right. We're just getting that life total. There we go. So we can see that and keep that up to date. So both players start off with a plains, and then Ryan plays out what looks to be, is that a Hardikiran?
Yeah, it is.
It is a Hardikiran. So aggressive start. So we've got Ryan Davey on blue-white and Dennis Chan on
Black-white.
black-white.
Now, Davey's known for being an aggro player. Just loves to jam. So, no surprise here to see him getting him some damage.
Yep. Very fast board states. Dennis is going to be... Oh, he'll destroy that arm.
Yeah, so that's -2/-2, and he gets a scry one. He's doing that on his main phase to play around with palm spells.
Okay, so Dennis will untap and draw there. You can see a couple of lands in his hand, so he's not going to be short on mana. He'll play out that swamp there. We'll see what he decides to do. It looks like he's got a handful of reactionary cards though. Oh, he plays out the other. Oh, what? Ryan's going to give that a read. So Ryan plays out his 5th land. Yep, he'll crew his Heart of Kiran and attack in for 4, and Dennis will go down to 10. No, he'll go down to 8, sorry. And then Ryan backs that up with another vehicle.
So 3/4, crew 2. When it attacks, you may untap the target creature.
So Dennis missed that 5th land drop.
He plays a 2/1 flyer. It's going to fabricate and make a servo.
Ryan's just playing out more cards. Very aggressive. He'll use that to crew the Heart of Kiran and swing in with both of his vehicles. That's 8 damage coming at him.
7 damage.
7. Forced Dennis to either chump block or go down to 1.
Now, we saw a lot of duplicate last round. If you can see in Dennis's hand, he actually has a masterpiece as well. So his isn't quite as powerful, but his masterpiece is Mind's Eye. So whenever player draws a card, you may pay 1 and draw a card. I believe that's what it does. That's not going to really save him this turn. It looks like Dennis just took all that damage.
Straight down to 1. Draws a swamp, so he finally gets his 5th land.
Now, Dennis has a Fumigate in hand. So destroy your creatures and gain 1 life for each creature. Destroy it this way. So that's huge. But he's going to pass the turn. So he also has 5 mana removal spell. I think it's Tidy Conclusion. Destroy target creature.
So I think the plan here is to try to deal with the one of those vehicles. Untap and Fumigate.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and get rid of that Hardy-Kiri. This also makes Davey play to the board a bit more. So yeah, Ryan said something was wrong there. So just went with the safe attack, and he has a Metallic Rebuke for that counter spell. So David takes the game 1-0.
So Ryan Davey takes out that first game there.
Yep. So draw a double counter spell from Ryan in that game. Is that correct?
I think so.
He played one early on.
So both players are shuffling up there. Dennis seems to be flicking through his sideboard and looking for something else. Hopefully some instant removal. Sorcery speed removal is not going to be all that useful for him at the moment.
He's probably looking for more artifact removal as well. Trying to deal with those 2 vehicles that just dealt too much damage to him. Whereas Ryan, as always, is just ready to jam. Shuffled up a bit, presented his deck. Yeah, looks like Dennis just went with 2 cards.
So Dennis is shuffling up. We're just updating that text on screen for you there. So Ryan Davey took out that first game.
So they're just shuffling up a bit more. It's not the best 6 there for Ryan. Yeah, it looks like he's gone down to 5. That's unfortunate. No, Dennis is gonna keep his 6.
Both players both players mulliganing. Ryan, yep, so he'll scry there, so he's just going to keep. He'll keep that on top. Dennis will lead off with the planes. And Ryan will follow up with the planes of his own. Both players just passing for the first few turns. And Ryan plays out that Harder Kieran on turn 2 again.
It's a good start for Ryan. He's just gonna get a few things to crew that Harder Kieran. Oh, Ryan gets in there with a Harder Kieran. The 2-2 flyer on Dennis' side doesn't really match up with a 4-4 flying vigilance.
The Girapro Osprey? Not sure how to pronounce it.
Osprey.
Osprey.
It's a type of eagle.
There you go, learning something new every day. So he'll attack him with that 2-2. Ryan will go down to 18. And he'll follow that up with a vehicle. Not quite sure. Do you know what vehicle that is? Dennis played out?
I think that's an untethered express. They both have one to play.
That's the 4-4 trample. Gets a counter every time it attacks.
Yeah, I believe so.
So Ryan's currently leading the life total race. Dennis seems to be able to, seems like he has been able to get the board under a little bit of control. Ryan still has much better attackers on the board on his side of the table though.
Yeah, Ryan's weakness though is that he only has one actual creature that's able to crew at the moment. If Dennis is able to deal with that creature, it could set Ryan back pretty far. I also saw in Dennis's hand he has Fumigate again, because we didn't see that played last game. But it could come up in this one if the game goes a bit longer.
So he'll attack in there. And that express will grab its counter. Ryan will go down to 11.
Alright, now Ryan did his 5th land drop. Good. Kind of impressive considering he did mulligan down to 5. But it looks like, did you say go then? I think he did.
Very good drills on his side of the table.
That's a hinterland Drake.
It's the 2-3 flyer that can't block artifacts.
Correct.
I understand why Ryan may have been a little bit apprehensive of playing it out. But it will deal with that 2-2 flyer on the other side of the board. He uses that to crew the Express and the Heart of Kiran. And they'll come flying in for a ton of damage. Dennis goes down to 3. Then also on tap and draw, he finds a plains. So if he does have that Fumigate in hand, he will be able to play it off.
Yeah, Fumigate being a bit risky if Ryan just drops
Another creature
to
yeah.
crew one of those vehicles, which would be lethal. So, probably the reason that Fumigate hasn't seen any real standard play in the vehicles. It just doesn't deal with vehicles at all.
Yeah, just too fast from the aggro deck.
Yeah, and just killing creatures is great, but it doesn't. It just leaves the vehicles around. So any future creature basically has haste because of those vehicles. Yeah, I can see Fragmentize, I believe it is, in Dennis's hand. So it's going to take care of one of those artifacts. And then also looks like Caught in the Light. So that is a enchanted creature, can't attack or block. And when you attack with a vehicle, exile the enchanted creature. So a lot of removal in Dennis's hand. Just has to work out how to stay alive for the next few turns.
That enchantment can't hit vehicles? Or can? Can't, okay.
Dennis really in the tank here. Really trying to think what to do.
I think missing that 5th land drop for him really put him behind.
Yeah, so there's a Caught in the Brights. And he's going to do it on the flyer. I'm just going to give that one a read. Player's still getting accustomed to all the new cards, as are we. Let's see what Dennis can do after that counter spell. There's the Fragmentize. It's going to take down the Express.
Did Dennis tap down the Heart of Kieran or?
No, Ryan cast Metallic Rebuke with Improvise
Ah, okay.
to counter the Caught in the Lights. Yeah, Dennis is trying to work out whether he can afford to attack or not. He's going to have to leave back that flying 2-2 to block the Heart of Kieran.
Just the one card left in his hand.
Yeah, and that's the Fumigate that we know about. So Ryan's drawn pretty damn well so far. Let's see if he's drawn anything this turn.
Yeah, coming from a mulligan down to 5. straight into a turn 2 Harder Kieran. Very, very good draw for Ryan. So he's going to crew that Harder Kieran and swing in. Dennis will jump block with the 2-2 flyer. Oh, we're going to try and kill it.
Yeah, he's going to go for the double block. Yeah, Ryan lets that happen, so Dennis is going to gain 2. Go to 5. And then
Plays out another flyer.
plays the 1-2 Tailhawk. Spending energy to give another creature flying. And there's the Fumigate. That's exactly what Dennis needs. He's going to gain a few more life. And things are looking really well for Dennis here. Just needs to draw a creature for that express. It's just drawing lands. I'm playing the 2-3 Flying Lifelinker.
That's the that black creature is the 1/1 that gives a targeted creature a -1/-1. Not sure what the name is, but it is a functional reprint.
Yeah, so Ryan's got to find something this turn. He's going to be able to jump block and gain some life.
Another vehicle.
Face a 3-4.
Both players are starting to speed up their play a little bit. And that express will tick up to 2 counters.
3 counters.
3 counters.
Yeah. So Ryan's going to soak up 4 damage. So he takes 3. Still looking to draw an answer to this express.
Swing in with that Vigilance Lifelinker. Take him back up to 6.
Ryan drew a white card. I can't exactly tell what it is. Dennis definitely didn't draw a land this time. So I'm going to start with the play of attacking, see what happens. Ryan's going to block. Going to gain 2, and then take a lot of trample damage.
So Ryan goes down to 2 there.
And plays his own 3-4.
And it looks like Dennis is, yep.
Yep.
Ryan scoops them up and Dennis equalizes.
Yeah, so that Fumigate was huge for Dennis there.
Both players are going to shuffle up for the next game.
Yeah, and we saw that Fragmentize do some work from Dennis. I believe he did bring that in from the sideboard. So it's, as I was discussing in the previous rounds, most sideboard slots in Sealed are dedicated to very specific cards, such as artifact removal, enchantment removal, counter spells, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And Dennis realised he was a bit weak to these vehicles, the Heart of Kieran, 3-4, the Express. So I brought in that Fragmentize, takes care of all of them. I'm curious to see what the second card he brought in was. Probably along the same lines as Fragmentize.
Yeah. So just more artifact removal for him to
Yeah.
try to stem the bleeding from the beatdown of those vehicles.
Basically, Dennis's game plan in this matchup is just survive, survive, and then eventually win.
Cast a big finisher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whereas Ryan's playing very, very aggressively. And his deck isn't super aggressive, but having seen Heart of Kieran on turn 2 both games so far, it's hard to say he's not that aggressive.
Yeah, it's very, very fast. Ryan likes to get everything dead
Yeah.
by turn 3.
Yeah, Ryan's life motto is, if in doubt, just jam. So He inspires people with this amazing message. I am one of them. So we cut back to the action. Looks like the players finished their mulligans. Neither player did. And they got straight into the action.
So Ryan didn't quite get his turn to hide Kira in this game.
How unfortunate.
Both players will trade there. Dennis will untap and draw. Pulls another planes there. It looks like he's looking at a hand very heavy in black, so may not be able to play a lot. Oh, and Ryan counters the vehicle there.
Yeah, looks like Ryan's got a lot of the lands in hand. So he's going to need these creatures. There's a few creatures he does have to do a lot of work. Alright, and there is that Harkiran. And he's got the Bastion Enforcer, the 3-2, to be able to crew it. And Dennis just has his 2-2 flyer. Oh, but he does hit his black mana. That turned on a lot of the cards in his hand.
Yeah. This game just got interesting. So he'll pass over and Ryan will untap and draw. He crews in that Heart of Kiran and swings in. 4 damage there. Dennis is going to take that, or he might chomp it. No, he's got to... Oh! He deals with that straight up for 1 mana.
Yeah, that's a fatal push.
And he comes out with the Drake. 2/3 flyer.
Yeah, just too many lands here from Ryan.
More black for Dennis. And tap down 4 mana and play out. Is that another flyer?
Yeah. It's a 2-1 flyer with Fabricate 1. Decided to put the counter on it.
Dennis draws. Gets himself a servo token there. Oh, sorry, gets himself energy. Ryan comes back with some more vehicles. Both players look like they're going to try to flood the board. So Dennis swings in with those 2 flyers. That's 5 damage in the air, yeah? Right, it'll go down to 15. You follow that up with...
Another flyer, so when it enters it can move any number of 1/1 counters from your creatures onto it. Now it's a 3/3 flying lifelinker. It's going to be something that Ryan just isn't going to be able to erase.
Dennis going to the skies in black-white. May just be the quicker deck for this game.
At the moment, Ryan's just drawn way too many lands. He's getting in with that Express for 5. Well, Dennis is at a healthy lifestyle. I'm just going to take this.
Dennis takes that and goes down to 13. And he'll untap and draw. We'll see what else he can do.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan's just got 2 more lands in hand.
That's really unfortunate. Draws another swamp. This is going to swing in with those. One of those is, at least is a flyer. Ryan doesn't have very many decent blocks, so he'll go down to what, 9. No, I'm saying I thought it was 8.
Yeah, and importantly, Dennis gains 3 life there as well. He's very ahead in this race. It's an express of his own. Didn't quite catch on. It looks like a puzzle box. That makes a servo. So a huge board there for Dennis. And just another land there for Ryan.
Doesn't look like there's much Ryan can do. Can accrue in that express. Swing in. It'll go up to the second counter or third? Second counter for that one.
6 damage. Dennis is just going to take this.
Yeah, no reason for him not to. He's in such a commanding position. He can afford to take a few hits. He'll untap and ready his troops for some big attacks on his side, I think.
Yeah, so Dennis is presenting lethal. So Ryan's going to have to block something. And remember, Dennis has the express train just off screen.
So we'll crack that puzzle box.
Use the new token to accrue the express. Now this is a very lethal threat. Ryan's going to have something, but I'm pretty sure he only just has 2 lands in hand.
Massive alpha strike. Yep, Ryan will extend the hand, and Dennis will take this match 2-1.
2-1, yeah. So that's a good result there for Dennis.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
He's in a great position now.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to be quite behind, facing off against that very aggro deck, but he managed to pull it off.
Yeah. He moves on to 3-0 now. Ryan's going to drop down to 2-1, but we saw his deck was very powerful. He's a great player, so he's still
very lucky.
Very lucky. He makes his own luck though sometimes.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
Yeah, so he's still got a good shot at making top 8. And that looks like all our action for round 3. So we're going to see you soon for round 4.
We'll queue up some previous action from the day, and you can keep watching. We'll go find out who we're going to be watching next round and get a good look at their decks, I think.
Yeah, we'll go scout the room a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next round.